Hey, how's it going, everybody? So a week ago, I brought attention to Disney. So probably around January 30th or so. Okay, I've been waiting for Disney to break above 97.59. Now, I told everybody that that's the safe play. If we can find support above that level of 97.59, uh, then I would be looking at calls. Now, as this move extended, I realized that we were in a consolidation after a breakout to the upside. So typically, what this means is that there's a continuation to follow. So I just waited until I seen this V-shaped recovery, and then it never retested down here to 96. So I ended up playing it a little hot, and I got in right around like 96.89 or 97, somewhere around there as far as options go. All right, and then I ended up riding this all the way up to 99.75. Now, in my previous video that just happened, right, or happened earlier today, I told everybody that you shouldn't be afraid to take profits. Okay, we have no idea what's going to happen with Disney as far as the earnings go. There's a lot of news coming out right now as far as them proposing that they break apart the company to make it make more sense. There's leadership issues right now. There's a vote for additional board members. There's all these things that's going on with Disney, and that's not even with earnings. So what they're doing, the media in general, they're just throwing a lot of uncertainty out in the market, which that is uncertain. We won't know anything until the earnings. But Q4 earnings, or your annual earnings, we should see some positive forward guidance, and that's what I'm more so looking for. However, will we beat estimates? No idea, no clue. The only thing I do know is that once we change leadership, where Disney brought back Bob, I forgot his last name, Sather. No, it's not Sather, but Bob Inger. I think that's his name. He was the guy that was running the ship for Disney, and he had it on a great momentum, and we got that stock all the way up to the 200s. Well, after the pandemic hit, leadership changed, and Disney pretty much fell like a rock between all the woke media, the change in leadership, the uncertainty as far as the direction of the company, the legalities dealing with local government and state politics. It's just so much stuff. So much FUD that was pumped into Disney, which had it driven all the way down to the 80s. The 80s is where I actually started to dollar cost average into my stock holding position for long terms in my retirement portfolio. Okay, so where are we right now? Right, we reached all the way to right around $99, over $99 before before close, and then it spiked up to 99.75, and it came crashing down, right, by 1.3%, 1.4% as far as the move down. Now, what's good to see is this long wick right here, right? Because I wanted to bounce right at this level. I want us to live above 97.59. That makes me more optimistic. I'm not sure if it's going to hold. This is a lot of red, and it's just kind of hard to see. Now, what I do notice is that the volume is kind of low in the aftermarket, right? After hours. So I don't know how strong that is. That's a lot of FUD. That's all the things. So right now we don't know what earnings are. So they could be kicking people out of positions. Who knows? Okay. But anyway, if it falls below 97.59 before earnings, then I'm probably going to dollar cost average into another position. Okay. That's just me talking. Okay. But we will see. When you zoom out, I wanted to point this out to the community. I'm sorry for my chicken scratch. This is some old TA that I've done. But one thing I noticed is that this descending line of resistance here, we finally broke it. And this is what I've been looking for, right? We hit this floor, right? And once we found support above this level of 85, 76, that's when I started to dollar cost average into my position. And then we ended up getting rejected at the 97.59, which was also around the resistance level, the descending line of support or resistance. Okay, so that pullback happened, but I noticed that it didn't pull all the way back down. Right, typically, if it's still going to work this channel, it would have pulled down to create a lower low, but it did not do that. So instead, stopped about the halfway point, and then we finally broke through that descending line of support, which is exactly what I wanted to see. So currently, we are in a bullish position, and we have started a new trend. Let's see if I can get out of here. And then right now, it's showing an engulfing bullish candlestick here, okay, which has us on this trajectory. So Disney's looking good. As long as earning hits, we should be pretty solid. If it doesn't, then we're probably just going to crash right back into this this descending line right here. Okay, so I guess do what you got to do. Make sure you're being smart. I'm just letting you know how I'm playing Disney. You do whatever you want, but nonetheless, if we pull back, I'm just going to add more shares. I am in some options plays. If I lose, I lose. I only have put in what I was willing to lose. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. Hit me up in the comments. Hey, I just want to say thank you for rocking with me, being patient. I'm new to the social media game. I'm not new to the stock market, right? But as far as like the quality and the editing and stuff like that, I just don't have time to do edits or rehearse anything that I say. So everything that I put out to you guys is just off the cuff for the most part, based on the information that I know. So forgive me for the ums and all that other stuff. I don't have to do this, but I do this more or less for me, because I have to get things out of my head, and at the same time, if I'm looking at a play, then I probably, in my opinion, I shouldn't keep that to myself. So I share things that I do with my peers, and I share everything that I do with the Discord. So I guess ultimately I do it for me, but why can't everybody else benefit? I mean, you are the master of your own portfolio. You do whatever you got to do, but at the end of the day, I share this to share my journey, the goods and the bad, the good and the bad. So I'm not going to be posting all the times I have this big win, because truth be told, I have a lot of losses too, and many of the times it's due to discipline, right? Being patient, not sticking to my strategy. Holding on for too long, not letting my runners run. I consider those losses, even though I can be positive in the play. I mean, I can still not get the full run of the play because I was scared and I got out. So for me, that's an L, right? So anyway, hit the like, hit the follow. Again, I appreciate everything and all the support. Love.